Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at why did you cut off a friend? So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I cut off with all my friends 3 years ago. I was an addict and so were they. Moved to another country to get sober. It worked. Sober 3 years in August. I've not found a single friend in these 3 years. It's lonely, but at least I'm sober and healthier. Oh, well, I'm glad they're healthier because it's better for them to be lonely like this than to be with friends and that make them feel terrible. And sometimes you don't really need friends. All you need is yourself. Okay? Enjoy company with yourself. I ended up in the hospital and he laughed and posted on Instagram making fun of me. I could have died and he was laughing instead of helping. What the frick? Well, that's not your friend. He's literally happy seeing his friend in pain. Yeah, that's not a friend. I called her to tell her the biopsy came back positive and I had cancer. And a very insincere, oh, that's horrible, I'm here for you. She once again hijacked the conversation to talk about her latest boyfriend. I realized she would never prioritize me the way I prioritized her. I was just done. So she was supposed to be there for her friend and comfort her friend, but all she ended up talking about was her boyfriend. How do you even have like the audacity to do that? You know? Isn't it crazy for you to just hear your friend tell you that and then all of a sudden you're just like, well, anyways, let me tell you about what did. There's no shame at all because I decided to stop lying to myself that he wasn't a shit friend. Some people, they just keep telling themselves that they're just because they're just in a bad mood. They're not a bad person. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sometimes it is better to just let people go. And if you're like the carer type of friend, it's just so hard because you always want to be there for someone. You always want someone to know that you have their back. But honestly, it gets tiring. It really does. So it's just better to use that energy on people who actually care about you. I realized that I was the only person making an effort in the friendship. I made plans, I reached out. I was initiating everything. I stopped and decided to wait until they reached out. They never did. Easy to move on from that. True. This is also with dating as well. It's like if you're always the one initiating, just don't initiate for once. And if they don't initiate, they don't like you. His own brother found him, the friend, sleeping with his girlfriend. If someone could do their own brother like that, they could F me over a million different ways. Yo, he slept with his brother's girlfriend? Yeah, you don't deserve any friends. You don't. Because she lied nearly every time she opened her mouth. It was exhausting keeping up with it all. Lying about everything. Like, what does she lie about? I swear, some people, lies just come out of their mouths so easily. Like, it's like a fact. I was talking to someone and I wouldn't think he was lying until he was like, I'm just kidding. But like, it didn't sound like a joke or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I was genuinely interested, invested in the story until he was being like, no, I was just kidding. Because she slept with another friend's boyfriend, then acted like she was doing her a favor because he wasn't that into her. She also regularly hit on me and my other male friends when she was drunk. All of us dudes are married and she knows our wives. So yeah, she's kind of garbage. It's been close to 10 drama for years now. Good. Those kind of friends, yeah, you don't want to keep in your life. These kind of people, they sound like they will betray you so fast. Seriously. If there was like a zombie apocalypse, they'll literally push you into the zombies. Her and her husband tried to take advantage of me while I was drunk. Fake sleep to get out of it. Went to the airport 8 hours early. 20 years of friendship gone. Sober now. What? Why would they want to do that? Some people are creepy as hell. He was high all the time and begged me to help him get sober. He went to a meeting with the counselor I organized for him only to proceed to switch from weed to DMT. Over the years, he went from being high at a party once a month to once a weekend to all weekend to all week to 24/7. The last few months of our friendship, his days started with a joint before going to the bathroom. I went to the counseling with him. I went for walks, runs to the gym with him. I fed him and held his poop bucket when he was coming down from something. Just one day, I had had a bad time for a while and I needed him for a piece of serious advice. His reply was laughter and belittling me. That's when I realized I can't keep this human in my life any longer. And guys, I tried. I gave him my all. They really did. They did everything for him. But in return, what did they get back? Belittling. That's crazy. I would hate that. To like pull my love out for a friend and then when I need help and they're like judging me for it. Hell no. And you know, the people that care a lot in a friendship, once you do something horrible and they literally cut you out of their lives, you can't go back. It's just what it is. You can't go back because they have moved on completely. It's like they gave you all these chances and now you want to try to be a good friend. Well, no. Too late. Right? So yeah, if you ever have those friends, you gotta cherish them. He came to my house all kinds of angry because I wasn't giving him enough physical affection. I'm happily married for 25 years. Not to him. He was mad that a year ago someone had asked if you were dating and I said no, we were friends. But she's married. He said that it made him feel like he was put forever in the friend zone and never had a chance with me. Well, duh, she's married. Then he proceeded to argue with me about whether or not I was obligated to give him any kind of physical affection. I asked him why he didn't think that his other friends owed him any, and he said, yeah, but I don't like them that way, as if his feelings for me somehow made him entitled to my affection. Ugh, he's like one of those nice guys. That's so funny though. Can you imagine being like to someone that's married, why did you say we're just friends? How could you tell him that we're just friends? Huh? Excuse me? That person's literally married. Would borrow money and not pay it back. Yeah. Honestly, if you're afraid of losing your money to your friend, just don't even let them borrow it in the first place. If you're fine with them keeping the money that you're gonna lend to them, lend it to them then. But if you're not okay with them not paying you back, don't lend it to them. Only if you're okay with them not paying it back, then you can lend it to them. Okay? If they're a good person, they'll give you back the money. If they're not, well, you already expected it and you don't care. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!